the best tool that you could get for your business. Yo, what's good, my people? Thank you so much for joining me on another episode. As you guys can see, I upgraded a mic, better audio quality for you guys. Nothing but the best. Nah, I mean, I upgraded to the Rode. I heard it's a good brand. I see everybody using it, so I was like, you know what? Let me make a little investment on my channel and see how this goes, you know. And so far, I'm loving it. Like, I had the old microphone that I had. It was from Temu,
I'm broke, and you got the power to change that, Kev.
and that shit was whack. Like, I had to have the microphone like right here, because if I had it like right here, you cannot hear me, and that shit sucked. But anyway, today's episode is going to be about the best tool for an entrepreneur. Like me, and you're like starting out right now, and your budget is kind of low, and you need help for your business, meaning like email marketing, graphic designs, just talking to people, writing letters, or just like making videos, like for marketing and stuff like that. Like, the best tool that you could get right now is AI.
Procedure. Stay calm. Wait. Everybody, calm down.
I know some people are like, oh, AI, no, it's gonna be the end of the world. What are you doing? You gotta stay away from that. But let's be honest, all the big corporations are putting money into AI. So sadly, AI is going nowhere until shit gets crazy, like in the Terminator. But for now, it's not going anywhere. Okay, so AI is a game changer for an entrepreneur and for a business. It's gonna take over so many jobs, and it already is, and it's gonna just keep taking more and more jobs, like financial advisors, graphic designers. It's gonna get crazy in the next few years. But you could either like go along with the ride or get left behind, in all honesty. Okay, because yeah, you could be iffy about AI because you're not sure what it's gonna be about, but everything is gonna be like mixed with AI. Like, I be going to the stores right now, and I could just do scan and go, and nobody checks my receipts or nothing. I just go past through like this camera with like sensors. I don't know how it is, but I pass through there, and it lets me go. Like, it gives me like it says I'm good to go, and it's pretty much AI looking at my cart, making sure that what I have on the app is what I have on the cart, and then it gives me the green light to go. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, me and my wife were like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Ooh, this is nice.
But at the same time, I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? But anyway, so when I first started out my business, I had to do like the whole SEO, search engine optimization. I had to do so much to get it going, and I was like completely lost. Okay, so I remember for my business when I first started, it was pretty much just like water cups, sport cups, but I upgraded from that. So I started out with sports cups, and I had to find like the about us and like what is it about, and nothing could come to my mind. And like, sure, I could hire people, but that's also like more money out of my pocket that I have to put into the like to give to somebody. But I'd rather put that money into the business, like get tools that I need to get it up and going, because you do need a few things to get it up and running. I thought it was just get the website up and then sell your shit and that's it, but there's a few more technical shit behind it. But anyway, so the best thing that came to my mind was just to put Roblessed cups, the best cups in the market. I was like, yeah, like that's a good saying. But later on, I kept looking at it and I'm like, yo, it's like plain. Like, I'm not getting no conversions, no sales, no visitors with that. So next thing you know, I heard people talk about AI in podcasts and stuff like that, and I decided to give it a shot. So I started with ChatGPT, and I'm still using ChatGPT, and I'm telling you, game changer. I asked the AI, like, I need a description for my business. Can you please help me? It's about this, this, and this, this, and this, and this. And the next thing you know, in a matter of seconds, phew, fire ass description. Like when I saw it, I was like damn, like this is fucking game changer, a game changer, I'm telling you. So after that, I didn't look back. I kept using it. I started using it to like, I used to like edit my own images by myself. And like for me, when I started doing them, I was like, yo, they're good. I started using AI to edit like my product images. And oh, once again, I'm sorry if I'm saying it too much, but game changer.
Ah, shut when you think about it.
Started using it for my videos, for my images, for my email marketing, for even like it's gonna make me, it might make me a little more dumb, but it's also helping my people skills. Cause I was like, how do I reply to this message? Like I don't want to be rude. I want it to come out as friendly and like friendly and professional. And like when I try to write it out, it didn't come out as such. But then I asked AI to do it, and then I see how it writes out everything, and then I start learning from the way it talks and like how you're supposed to talk to people, and it's a game changer. And trust me, people skills is very important in sales, so that's something that you need to work in. But anyway, so I started using it for everything, and I'm telling you right now, it's like the best tool that I ever could have invested or used or put into my business. So, like, I'm gonna give you guys a few clues. Like, these are a few images that I would do by myself. And like, for me, they were like, oh, they're fucking good. I would post them. I would start making ads with them and everything, and I would get barely any clicks on my website. But then I started doing it with AI. Boom, like, bro, can you guys tell the difference? Of course you can. So pretty much with AI, like, you could do a lot of stuff. The list is endless of what you could do with AI. Businesses now in 2025 are starting to implement AI in their businesses. Like Walmart just made a contract with ChatGPT. They're going to start implementing AI in customer shopping experience and whatnot and other stuff. I'm not sure what other stuff, but I'm pretty sure there'll be more. And I'm pretty sure like there's going to be more companies starting to do that. Like all the companies are starting to go with AI. Meta is, Google, even Elon with Grok. Like AI is, it's here to stay. So don't get left behind. Like in the beginning, it might seem hard. You might not know what to do, but trust me, like practice makes perfect. Just keep messing with it, ask it what it could do, and trust me, like you'll be surprised. Okay, like even for like my product labels. In the beginning, when I first did my product labels, like when I first started out, I was so eager to get my supplements out there that I didn't really focus much on the labels, and I just made them like all black and just boom. Like, let's get this going, you know? But also, like, if you want things done right, you need to take your time with it. You need to, like, I learned from my mistakes. You guys will also. So just keep grinding. But anyway, so when I first did my like my products, this is how they looked. This is how they looked. My pre-workout, just black label, same, plain and simple. And I started implementing AI, like, oh, what can I do and what can I, like, stuff like that. And then now it's like, it's still a little basic, but now I added like a little electricity for the nitric shock and all that. And like, this is for me like a great upgrade, a decent upgrade to how it used to be. Plain and simple. I used AI and then it helped me get a better label design. Don't get left behind. Start implementing it in your life, and trust me, it'll be a game changer. In my 9 to 5 job, I was accustomed to getting a yearly raise. That's just the way the bosses would do their thing. No complaints there, you know, for me. Yearly raise. If I do good work, I get compensated fairly, you know? And it was good until we got bought out by a big corporation, and after that, the money stopped coming. So for my 9 to 5, it was already over a year, and I was asking for a raise, and then they kept postponing it. When I finally got my raise, I was expecting to get a good raise because the work that they've been having me do was way harder. It was more frustrating, more stressful. It was taking a toll on me because I wasn't trained for that. And then they just threw me in the water and they're like, do it. So they did that, and then they ended up giving me a full ass raise, and I was like, yo, this does not resonate, or this does not reflect the work that I'm putting into the company. So that kind of ticked me off, and I told them like, oh, like I thought I was gonna get more than this. Like honestly, I thought I was gonna get such and such. And they even told me like, oh, well, I could tell you that now that that's not gonna happen, and that I'm not gonna take this shit anymore. That's what got me to start my business. That's what got me to not rely on that job anymore or on that check. So if I ever lose that check, I won't be totally fucked. Okay, that's the way you gotta do. Like, you always have to find more passive income, more income coming in, not just from a 9 to 5. Because if you get fired from that 9 to 5 or you lose that job, what are you gonna live off? Exactly. You need passive income. If you're willing to work hard enough to make somebody else's dream come true, why won't you work hard enough to make your dream come true? The point is that I wasn't getting the raise that I wanted, so I was like, you know what? Let me use AI to write a letter to my boss or whatever, asking for a raise. So I did that. So what I did with AI, I asked it, I want to do, like, I want to write this letter, like, I want it to be, like, I wanted you to write it out friendly, not mean, in a good, positive way. So I said, I gave it the details that I want. Like I said, I'll put it down right here. I told AI, I need you to include that I do this and this and this. This is how I feel. Da 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 da. Ended up writing it out so much better than I could have said it. Because if I would have went up to the boss and tried to ask for the raise that I wanted in that letter, it would have came out kind of like a dick. You know, because I would always tell my wife like, "Oh look, this is what I wanted to tell you to them." Da 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 da. But I would say it how I would say it, like how the way I speak, you know, poquito de barrio, you know, like. No. But anyway, I would like if I would say it the way I wanted to say it, I wouldn't have gotten that raise. But the way the AI helped me write that letter, or pretty much did the letter, I got the raise that I wanted. Because the way like the AI wrote that letter, there was no way you could say no to that. Because I wanted a certain amount, and we negotiated, and I left happier from that meeting than I did from the previous two. And why was that? Because I used AI to get my raise. So I'm telling you, not just for your business, you could involve AI in your day-to-day life, and it'll just make your life so much easier. Sure, like when you start to think deeply about it, they'll be like, no, like that's just like you're giving it more power. But at the end of the day, like AI is not going anywhere. It's either you either go hop on the train and get on the ride, or get left behind. AI is here to stay. So once again, I'm telling you guys, the best tool that you could get for your business is AI. You don't have to get ChatGPT like me. You could get any other ones like Gemini or Grok, or I think Meta has one also. Like, you could use those, and I'm pretty sure it'll be just as beneficial for your business or your day-to-day life. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has been very educational. It brings you some knowledge and help for your business or your day-to-day life. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't get left behind. Start implementing AI in your businesses, and trust me, your life will get so much better. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next episode. Peace.